And what do we have here?
We are delving into one of the most sophisticated timepieces that Patek Philippe have ever made, the reference number 5270. This watch, this fantastic timepiece, is housing both of the complications, chronograph and perpetual calendar in one single timepiece.
Yeah, it's a benchmark reference from the brand. In fact, in 1941, with reference 1518, they invented the world's first perpetual calendar chronograph wristwatch. And they've mastered the art of this complication through its classical design, its technical prowess, and unbelievable finishing to detail that Patek Philippe is capable of.
The more I look into this watch, the more details I'm noticing. The first thing that caught my eyes were two-tier logs.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a very small detail, but adds a lot of character and depth to this beautiful design.
With a slight curve, I noticed as well, too. Really beautiful.
And also, when I look at the dial, I see a lot of nice and detailed elements, like straight faceted baton-shaped hour markers on top of the chronograph registers, and also the emblematic hobnail hour markers.
Oh, right there underneath the registers. That's fascinating.
As you know, that hobnail or clou de Paris has been one of the most emblematic decorations that Patek Philippe has used vastly in their complications and grand complications.
Elegant and timeless.
Absolutely. Chronograph pushers are absolutely elegant, square shape, and I noticed they have different finishings on the top and on the edge.
Yeah, vertical brushing here and appears to be polished on the top. Well, I would like to talk about my favorite part, which is this incredibly artistically decorated movement. This chronograph perpetual calendar movement is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in watchmaking. It was first introduced in 2011 as the first time in their history that Patek Philippe has designed, assembled, and produced the entire chronograph movement and perpetual calendar together in their history. Though it looks like the classic movements in the past, it's actually been completely redesigned in its size, in its function, 6 patents related to the chronograph alone just for accuracy and timekeeping. Truly amazing.
And I'm noticing a lot of details and finishings on that movement, just like the case and the logs and the dials that we discussed. When you rotate the watch and look at that beautiful movement, you see a lot of engine turning and finishing, different finishing on different parts of the movement.
Yeah, this is in keeping with their tradition of the artistic finishing of a movement. For example, one of my favorite things here is the chamfering. And chamfering is dealing with the edges having a bevel edge to them and then polished to perfection. So as you move it around, it outlines the bridges and the levers as well with light dancing this way. The emblematic Geneva stripes, as you can see across all of the separated bridges, are all in line in unison with each other. There's a mirror finish on the screw heads as well as the chronograph column wheel cap that you're noticing over here. Also gold chatons, which just means gold rims around the jewel points, which you can see here and you can see here, that are polished to perfection. Even the perlage or circular graining is applied by hand deep into the movement, as you see on the base plate itself.
There are some other details on the case that caught my eyes. I see a beautiful concave bezel on this watch. I know that concaving has been a very old tradition for Patek Philippe. They have that in many other cases that they make, and this beautiful timepiece is also showing a very nice concave bezel.